This is my review on the first Paul Blart Mile Coven. This is one of my favorite movies. And, it's not as much as funny as it is kind of really depressing and sad at times. It's more depressing and sad than it is funny. Which is, that would make it, could make it bad, but in this case, it makes it a good movie. Because it uses, and makes you feel for this loser who is Paul Blart. And now the first one is more funny than depressing. The second one's more funny than depressing. The first one's more depressing than funny. I mean, it has funny moments, tries to get a laugh out of you, but it's just mostly sad and pathetic to watch. Like, yeah, there are some good funny jokes in it, but most of the jokes fall very flat. So it's about this guy called Paul Blart, played by Kevin James, who's needs to have sugar every 10 or 5 minutes, otherwise he'll collapse. And he was about to be a police officer, but he failed the class because his sugar levels crashed. So he falls in love with this very pretty girl. The very attractive girl, and the mall closes down. Paul Blart's the only one left inside the mall, and the mall gets taken over by these bad guys. And it's up to Paul Blart too. The name's so funny. The name's the funniest part about this film is his name, Paul Blart. Is one of the guys inside that Paul Blart trained is the leader of the bad guys. So Paul Blart takes out these bad guys one by one. He puts all his weight on the girl and makes her unconscious, and it has like a Die Hard vibe / Home Alone vibe. The first Die Hard mixed with the first Home Alone movie vibe to it. The tone is it, so it's like kind of its own thing. So the leader of the bad guy calls him that he's pathetic and a total loser because he has to have blood sugar he has to have sugar every 5 or 10 minutes or so. And he says, right, you're not a loser like me, you're better looking than me, you're a lot handsomer than me, you're a lot thinner than me. Everything I want to be. Which that goes nowhere. That after he makes that speech about how he's a loser, the build-up is kind of out of nowhere. Like the build-up in the first SpongeBob movie, everyone says that he's right about him, that he is all these things, like a goofball, bachelor, whatever, blah blah blah, all that stuff. You felt it because you felt there was like build-up throughout the film. Here is this build-up. The build-up would be just slapstick, so it's really not build-up and stuff. So unless you count slapstick as a build-up, and yeah, it's kind of nowhere. Anyway, Paul Blart ends up becoming a hero and ends up having this very rushed relationship with this girl. She ends up dying in the sequel, which is reasonably realistic. And that's Paul Blart. The film feels kind of rushed at times, even though I like it. It feels kind of rushed, like this in the app feels kind of rushed, like the comedy could have been more drawn out, or the drama could have been more drawn out, or the awkward stuff could have been more awkward. You know, a bunch of different things I was trying to juggle, I mean. And that was my review on Paul Blart Mall Cop 1. I really enjoyed the film a lot. I have watched it several times, and I'll probably see him several more times as soon as I get better. And yeah, give it a thumbs up.